Right guys, so I'm going to explain some of the cars we've actually got on the storage at the minute. Obviously these will change depending if I sell something, or sometimes customers use the space as well. We've got a couple of customer cars, so I'm going to start with what we've got on the back left, which is the ramp behind this. Far left I've got a black GZ Aero Supra. There's only 400 of them made, totally standard in black, no modifications whatsoever. I've got plans for it. I've already got exhaust system, brand new coilovers, brand new facelift headlights, and that car is going to get restored, so it's absolutely immaculate. Full leather, GZ factory spec, so pretty rare car. Underneath that car, I believe it is my old Skyline, which is a 1980, I believe, or was it 81? I can't remember, but it's an old Skyline. I bought that a long time ago, before all these sort of cars were like sought after. It was quite cheap, and they're dead expensive now. But yeah, I actually bought two of them and sold one, so it's a nice car. It's a 2.8, trying to think what carbs it's got. I think they are called Solex carbs from memory, could be wrong. But yeah, 2.8 engine, Nissan Skyline, C211 it is, really rare, in white, runs, it drives, really mint condition. It's literally a classic car. So I'd love to have that in the summer, and I'd love to do a review on that as well. Underneath that, we have a Hayabusa engine Caterham, I think, isn't it?
Yeah,
it is,
I think it is.
Yeah, that's a customers car, one of my good customers from overseas. And we're going to do some modifications. It has got, it was obviously a disabled owner had it. We bought it off him for our customer overseas, and we're going to do some modifications. We're going to put a paddle shift, pedal box. So that's getting progress March and April time. Amongst all that, there's a super bike in there, 2 or 3 quads, which are mine. Haven't really used them. My little son's got a quad as well there. They haven't been out for a while, but they're there anyway. And the big quad, we've used it at a race event. Again, like I haven't had a chance to use it yet, but it is good with these events just to fly about in them. So yeah, so that's what's in there. At the top, we've got a Sierra Cosworth, which belongs to my friend called Franco. Bought it from Rocky Patel. He obviously, the old car guys know who Rocky is, so we bought that as a sort of investment for Franco. We bought a Rocky in it. We've never done anything with it. We've just stored the car, and like again, what we paid for it then, what it's worth now, it's obviously gone up in value. Underneath the Sierra, we've got an Escort Cosworth that I bought a few years ago. It is on my YouTube video. If you have a look, my dad gets a new car, you'll be able to see it. That's a good little video. It's a good buy. I bought it locally from a guy. It's a M-Spec, not M-Spec, I'm thinking Skylines now, aren't I? It's a, I'm trying to think what it's called now. The Kev, help us.
I don't know what it is.
It's the luxury version. Is that right? Lux. That's
Lux, aye, yes. There is a Lux.
That's it. I'm calling it M-Spec because of the Japanese. The M-Specs are like the luxury version, so I'm getting myself confused. Yeah, so it's a Lux. It's a 96 car, super low mileage, absolutely mint. It's in white, my favourite colour. It's got rondelle wheels, some nice big brakes. Like I say, check the video out and you'll see it, but that's a nice car. I still haven't been out on the road with it properly because I need to fix an issue with the smoke. It's either turbo smoking or the valve step seals, so I need to find some workshop time, which I haven't been able to do for a couple of years. So I am planning it. Okay. Next car under there is a Stealth B6. It's for one of my customers overseas. We're going to put a paddle shift kit. We're going to tune it as well, service it, and look after some of these cars. So that's at the back. The reason it's at the back is because it's very low. Unlike it on the ramps, it's obviously high value, pretty rare thing. So yeah, Stealth B6. So stay tuned on the channel and you see when we get to do some work on it. So back to the top right hand side, we've got an R34 GTR. That came from Jersey. It's a customer's car. It came with a broken engine. We forged it, built it. That is for sale. The customer is selling it, so we're obviously handling that. So have a look on our link on the website. What it is, it's 600 odd horsepower. It's in the back right, R34 GTR Nismo Dolo kit. Quite a nice thing. So yeah, so that's there. So underneath that car, we have an R32 GTR in red. It was featured in the Tokyo Auto Salon. Can't remember exactly when, the early 2000s. It's got the candy paint, back what the scene was about in the early days. me and Romain actually bought that together as a car for me and Romain, and we tuned it to about 673 horsepower, I believe. Yeah, actually it's 672 horsepower, and the reg says H673, because me and Romain found that quite funny when we did it. It was like, but it has got my initials, if you look, JCV underneath, so it's destined to be mine. So Romain, give it to us. Right, underneath that is the Juno one. If you know cars, you know what that is. That's my R35 car. I've had it since 2008. 2,300 horsepower, shop car. Love my GTR R35. So that's what's there, and that comes out now for race events and race seasons and stuff like that. So moving forward to this ramp, we've got Gizmo's 640 horsepower R34 GTT. He's bought that from us maybe 15 years ago from a standard car, and we've looked after it since, and that's on the top ramp, undercover as well for him at his request, but that's that one. Underneath that, we've got this immaculate Evo 9 Kev, which if you can put up for sale, no one's bought it, no one's viewed it, it's absolutely superb. It's like brand new underneath. It needs someone to come and check that car out. Underneath that is our McLaren 720S, the first RIF kit car in the UK, and we're just about to tune it to about 1,000 horsepower. It's currently 900 horsepower with no modifications. We're waiting for some carbon glass panels to go on as well on the roof. For those who want to see the video, it's in the link. What happened to my roof panels, Gorilla Glass. Moving on to the middle ramp, we've got a customized S203, very, very rare Subaru, mint condition. It's up for sale. The link's on there. Kev will sort that out. Underneath here, Pulsar GTR that I had for about 2 years, but I've now sold this now. It is sold. We're just going to put some new suspension, Haltech ECU, and then the customers pick it up in March. So that is now sold. Then underneath here is obviously my baby, R34 GTR, 900 horsepower. Obviously, everybody's dream is the 34th in the Japanese cars. So yeah, I love that car, and that'll be out for me to use and play since March. I mean, I can use it now, but I'm gonna wait till the weather's a bit better. But yeah, 900 horsepower, Bayside Blue, V-Spec R34 GTR. And then the last ramps, we have a very rare and for sale Evo 2 GSR, and it's absolutely mint. So that's been kept inside. So yeah, for sale, very rare car. Underneath that, we've also got another car that's for sale. It's a Spec C STI in red, absolutely pristine as well. Bodywork underneath, it's absolutely immaculate. Go check that car out as well if you're like an investment car as well. That's a nice car. And then underneath here, we've got a Customers Rep RS200 that we're going to do some modifications as well to it, and that's obviously in storage as well. So, Kev, that is what we have right now on the ramps. We're filming, sorry. What are you doing?
Do you want to do with the wheel? You alright?
What are you doing?
I've brought my car, right? I brought my car.
So he's going to make some noise.
So I'll try to fix it
So
now.
what you're doing is you're going to make some noise and interrupt the video. Can you give us 5
Scared.
minutes?
Give him 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes and we're finished.
Go on,
There we
go on.
Sorry for the interruption, guys. Aggie is causing chaos at GM. Right, so continue with video.
Right, okay.